Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. Oh yeah, it's Sue. I'm back with another great topic and thank you all for joining today. Today's topic, as you can tell, is all about starting over. And that looks different for everyone. But today I want to talk to you from just a personal standpoint. It's my own personal experience about starting over. So, when you actually think about it, whatever it is that you may be starting over from, you're not really starting over if you really think about it. Because when I think about it for myself, having now, I've been separated over 3 years now. In the past, I had to start over. I had to start over quite a few times in the past. At least what I considered at the time starting over. And it was not easy. Especially when it came to a relationship, a long-term committed relationship. That's not easy at all, because you face challenges that you've never seen coming. You face issues that you're not sure how you're going to get past them, but you do. And this is why my experience has led me to now understand that starting over, you're never really starting over. You are starting over, but you're starting from a strong base point where you actually have learned, you've grown, you've matured, you've developed, you've, gained all kinds of wisdom, and it's no better teacher than experience itself. So you're moving now forward with your life. It may appear to some as though you're starting over, but you're not. You're just continuing the journey. You're continuing the process from, like I said, a particular standpoint which now has more wisdom than you did before. A lot of the time people talk about failed relationships, failed marriages, failed business ventures, failed a lot of things. You're never going to succeed unless you fail. And you're never going to truly succeed unless you are willing to fail at some things. And what can be a failure for some is a win for others. It's not a failure unless you deem it a failure. Do you get me? So when I look at a relationship, for instance, that was not working out, a relationship where I did not feel valued, I did not feel appreciated at all. I felt like a married woman, but a single mom. Like a married single mom. You see the trend that's going on online now, on YouTube especially, with women who are coming out, opening up about how it feels. They feel so alone. They've never felt so alone in their lives, but they've been married for so long. Sometimes they can say their husband earns, the bag and all of that, but he's not really doing his part. He's not really emotionally or spiritually present in the relationship or in the lives of his kids or wife, or let me just say spouse for some, So I wanted to just come on here to encourage you guys. If there's anything that you feel like you're starting over from, do it with passion, do it with power. Because this is the greatest time actually right now that you're in to mold whatever the future you want to look like, whatever that future may look like. This is the best time for you to step out in faith and go forward with those dreams, those desires. Push yourself. Because sometimes you feel like, now that you've started over, you're like, now I can take a little break. I need a break, from whatever the hell the stress was in the past. The torment, the agony, the suffering. Yeah, but don't take a break too long. Don't take a break that's so long that you forget the mission. You're still on a mission. And so, like I said, use this time right now, this starting over point, to go forward stronger than you even have the first time or the second time around or whatever in the past you've been through. Do it better. Anything that you're afraid of doing, that you want to do so bad, but it gives you chills to think about, like, oh my God, can I do this? Do it anyway. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Those are the things that are going to catapult you into the next, definitely successful phase of your life. That very thing that you're afraid of doing. Start. Take one step day by day that's headed in that direction. That's going to get you closer to that particular goal. Do not hesitate. And no matter how minor, how small that step may be, do it anyway. And if you still feel energized about it, if you still feel pumped up about it, do another step, even if it's in the same day. Take another step. Make that step. You have to make that step. And the universe actually unfolds to, like, everything is going to start becoming easier and easier and easier as long as you put the effort in. The smallest effort, like I said, can make the biggest changes. So when it comes to a relationship, you know that you've learned what you've learned. For me personally, I've learned what to look out for in a man, because a man is supposed to be, your provider, your protector. Like, a man is supposed to make sure his woman is safe and comfortable. She's safe and sound. She's taken care of, that she's not out there seeking the things that he should be providing for her from some other guy. That's not the case. That's not the way it should be. But for me, I've learned such valuable lessons that it took me 3 sets of starting over to get it. And that's 3 sets of starting over with the same person. And so that's when you know 3 strikes and you're out. Because, like, how much life do you have to give to the same thing that's not improving? Patience has nothing to do with it, because this very long term, I'm talking about decades here. So you guys just remember, like, you can do it. You can do it. And you know you can. Because, to be honest, most of the situations where you're left to start over, you made that choice yourself. You said, okay, I'm tired. I cannot do this anymore. I'm going to continue with my life and aim it in the direction I want it to head. So you cannot listen to the naysayers. You cannot listen to the people who are still in their struggle and in their suffering, and who are too afraid, don't have enough courage to push forward and start over the way you do. Do not listen to those people. They are the very people who are going to try to talk you out of it. You know what's in your heart and in your mind, in your consciousness, what is best for you. So I want to make sure I let you guys know this. This is just a little encouragement for the day. If you like this video, definitely thumbs up. I want to do a part two to this topic. What I will do is upload that one very shortly after this. So you guys, thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. I would be so glad you did. Thank you. Have a good day.